Yo, what's happening, man? You know what? I got two Man United videos I'm doing tonight. I've got so much on my mind. I'm gonna bang out quite a few. I've got so many thoughts in my head. This match week has been absolutely crazy, and a lot of things that I've spoken about as well in the past, they've come back to roost this week, this weekend alone. So this first video is about the expectations of Man United and how somehow how Solskjaer is not under the same pressure as Klopp, Guardiola, and Tuchel this season to be going for the title with the squad that he's got. I don't understand this. Yeah, but I've been watching in the media and everybody's writing Man United off, and it's been acceptable to be writing them off for being title favourites when their squad tells you otherwise. I'm going to come to the squad in a minute. But I want to know how Solskjaer has been there. He's been there, what, almost 3 years? And somehow he's still on a building mission. He's on a building mission, but he's got potentially one of the best cores of players in the Premier League. He's got one of the best budgets to play with in the league, in terms of he doesn't have to sell to buy a player. He can just get them, right? Where we have to always sacrifice a player here to get money in to do that. We could never, Liverpool never able to just walk up to a Mbappe type player, Messi, and put the money on the table up front, take them, it's all over, it's a wrap, we ain't got to worry about nothing else. We had to sell Coutinho to get Van Dijk and Alisson. That's how bad it was, right? People are comparing us to them, to Man United and City and Chelsea, but the players that we had to win to turn us into title contenders, we had to sell our star player to then try and make that happen. It's not the same. But anyway, I'm going back to Solskjaer. How is he not under the same pressure? I don't understand this, right? Let's look at, you know what? No, actually, I'm not going to look at the transfers first. Let's look at the squad, right? You've got David De Gea in goal, who any other team would pick. David De Gea could go Real Madrid, Bayern, Chelsea, City. David De Gea can walk into. Yes, he's getting on now, but David De Gea is world-class goalkeeper. He's lost a little bit of his mojo, but let's not take away what he has been doing for the last couple of years, right? De Gea is a good enough goalkeeper for a title-winning bid. Left back, sure, he's one of the best in the country at this moment in time. Despite when he was under Mourinho, he was under, like, he weren't playing too good and he was under pressure. Shaw scored the goal in the Euros final, right? Let's not get it twisted. Let's stop pretending the Man United players are not who they are, right? Shaw on the left, Maguire, England defender, centre back, Varane, Real Madrid, 4 European Cups, mega amount of titles and Spanish Cups, and winner, World Cup winner, Varane. Wan-Bissaka, who has the most, last couple of seasons now, he gets the most interceptions, most tackles, can track back, is fast, hasn't got a final ball, but Wan-Bissaka, don't talk, that back line, it's not better than ours, but with the right manager, that back line can go on to win a title. I don't want to hear this nonsense, right? Midfield now, okay, Man United are a bit, they're a bit light. Let's the midfield. You've got Fred, right, and McTominay, but let's not get that twisted. Pogba, this alleged world-class player that they've got, World Cup winner, top quality megastar. You've got Pogba in there. You've got Bruno Fernandes. You've got they've got Jadon Sancho now, who is literally a left winger, right? Jadon Sancho's there. You've got Daniel James. Up front, you've got Rashford. You've got Martial. You've got Cavani. You've got Mason Greenwood. What the hell? So you got to tell me how he's got a squad of those players and he's not under any pressure to win the title. How? When you've got that nucleus of team, how you're not under pressure to win the title? It's a joke. Solskjaer has to win a trophy this season. And if he doesn't, he should be sacked. He should have been sacked earlier. Personally, I want him to stay forever. I don't believe this man is going to win a title. So I want him, trust me, I want him to stay there as long as possible. Because I cannot see Man United winning a league title. To be fair, they could win a cup because their players could bail him out on their own. His tactical nous is not what's going to win them a trophy. But Man United have built some kind of resilience amongst the players themselves. And they could potentially do something. I don't think they will, but they could do something. My point is, don't tell me that team's not good enough to win honours. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. And he's under no pressure. None at all. Like, they're not mentioning Man United at all in the press. Man United should be spoken in the same way. How have Man United gone from the ultimate champions of the Premier League for the last 20 years, right? City have come in the last 10, but between the 90s and 2010, Man United dominated. City came from 2010 onwards, and they've dominated to a point. We've broken them up. Chelsea's broken it up, in between. Leicester broke it up in between, but City have dominated. Man United have been spending every single season, spending big money. And for some reason, it doesn't get scrutinised in the same way. Let's look at their spend for the last couple of years. Let me just pull this up quickly, right? I was going to do a comparison, but I'm not even going to do that. I'm just going to show the spend from 2012, 2013 onwards, when Ferguson phased out, right? Ferguson's last season, Ferguson bought Kagawa, Van Persie, Zaha. My mind's gone blank. Can't remember the other player. But listen, they spent 53 mil. Right? 53 mil. Remember that. 2013-14, they spent 64 mil, right, on Mata and Fellaini. And this is not the kind of figures we're looking at now, right? 2014-15, Man United spent £170 million. Depay, Victor Valdez, Di Maria, Luke Shaw, Herrera, Blind. 170 million. Next season, right? I'm all about receipts. 144 million. Ibrahimovic, Martial, Schweinsteiger, Darmian. Next season, 16-17, 120 million. Pogba, 89 mil. Lindelof. Next season, 17-18, 186 mil. Right? They bought Matic, they bought Lukaku, they brought in, they didn't pay for him, but they brought him in, Alexi. 2018-19, 66 mil. Right? 66 mil. So a little reduction. They got Wan-Bissaka, they got Daniel James, they got Lee Grant. 2018-19. Sorry, 2019-2020. 127 million. Bruno Fernandes, Harry Maguire. 2020-21, 67 mil. And 21-22, 107 mil. Don't tell me they're not spending money. Like, it's ridiculous. Solskjaer has to win a trophy this season. And if he doesn't win a trophy, he should be sacked. Period. Man United can't be spoken about in this way in future. They are an English powerhouse. It cannot be spoken about as if fourth is good enough for Manchester United. Liverpool were held to a standard for 30 years of failure because we hadn't won the Prem, even though we'd won the Champions League, right? And UEFA Cups, FA Cups, League Cups. We were constantly told, oh, but you ain't won the Premier League. You ain't won the Premier League. And we was under pressure every season to be challenging. How's Man United not challenging and there's no pressure? Jolting. Anyway, just had to get it off my chest because I'm sick of this narrative that Solskjaer doesn't have to live up to the standard of Klopp and everybody else, and Guardiola and Tuchel. Yeah, Man United should be winning the title and they should be spoken about in the same regard. Anything else but a challenge, and we're talking about going into March and April challenging, anything less than that is a failure. Yeah, or if they don't pick up one of these cups, it's a failed season, and you got to start looking at what you're really doing with this guy. But you know what? I want Solskjaer to stay as long as possible. Just ruin you lot. But anyway, peace. I'm out. Just had to get off my chest.